of course my computer died. Hello, it is day 3 of 75 perimenopausal, sweaty, magical, anything other than hard. I don't want to call it hard, because if you say it hard, as we know with what the words we use are spells, and if you say it's hard, then it's going to be hard. So I don't want to do that today. This morning I got up and I had my issue. I went to the gym, but had to detour to Walmart. If you're wanting to know about that, I will put the link in the description box below to my little short. Although I only have like 2 shorts on here at this point, but we're going to leave this up forever because I think it's kind of fun to do on this channel. So this morning I went to the gym, had to circle around, come pick up my husband because he was up and he was like, yeah, I'll go too. And this morning's workout consisted of 2 Peloton workouts. One was this amazing upper body workout. It was so hard. It was hard. I'm not even gonna lie. At the end, I had no weights and I was doing bicep curls and they were like, my hands were just shaking. I'm like, I'm so strong. And then I did 50 minutes of like interval rowing. So it's getting close to 2:30. So I am going to take a walk here in a few minutes and do a 45-minute walk. And tonight I am making something called cheeseburger soup that I found on Downshiftology. I love, love, love her YouTube, her website. I love her recipes. They're usually really, really easy. They're functional. And they're just, I like to eat. I'm a tourist by nature, so food is everything. And I want to make sure it tastes good too, but it's functional in my body. So what is not functional is the ice cream that we eat from time to time, which I've decided not to eat for the next 75 days. So we have a little custard station here that's amazing. So yeah, I'm on day 3 and I'm about to do my second workout. And I've already done my reading for the day. I took my selfie. I'm about out of water at this point. Now I'm just doing overkill. And I've been working today. I'm trying to integrate new software with my business, which is so fun. Not what I like to do, but I'm doing it because I'm a grown-up and I have my own business. I do those things now. So thank you for watching for day 3. Okay, totally bummed. The little gnome thing that was on this bike trail has been destroyed because they had to cut away a bunch of bamboo and they're working on their house. So they had to destroy the little gnome house just for their own beautification, which is fine. It's fine. Which makes me wonder if all of those pieces, because it's like a block and a half away, maybe 2 blocks, makes me wonder if all those gnome pieces were actually the ones that were here. Crazy. Anyway, I love when people create things, especially for everyone else to kind of like enjoy. I love that. It was just cute. Lots of little things. But they cleared out so much of this bamboo and got rid of it. And I can see it's coming from not just this house, but a couple of other houses. So, yeah. Oh well. I'm gonna go home and draw something. Maybe draw some gnome houses. Maybe that'll... Well, maybe I should create one for my house, right? Yeah. So, interesting enough, as I'm walking and I'm thinking about my so-called perimenopausal life, I think about the women that have gone through this without talking about it, had no support. I already know doctors are not supportive. It takes many, and the reason I say this is almost all of my friends have hated the experience, felt unheard, felt like the discussion was kind of like minimalized, and yeah, so to all my menopausal people who've gone through menopause, people who are about to reach perimenopause, and people who are in it, I'm so glad that you're here. And all of the crazy symptoms, it's a neurological thing, it's a physical thing, there's just so many parts of it, and it's been not talked about enough. I know my own mother, I know now what she was going through, but I don't believe, she correlated it to menopause, because hormonally she was going through something else. But I can see where, women were looked at as like being crazy or just unwell or whatever. I see why women get divorced. I think it wouldn't have surprised me. There were a lot of contributing factors to me getting a divorce. It was about healing a bunch of stuff anyway for me. And then going out and dating, and I'm of course married now, and I've already talked about like this walking and focusing on me has brought so much up that I thought I had already like ran through. No, little things that are like there and present, and I'm sitting in them, and I'm like, no, this is where I get to really face my truth, and I get to really work through it and write it out. Writing out for me is everything. It's getting those thoughts out of here and on paper is a energetic process for me to really not worry anymore about things. I've had fear of judgment. I've had fear of wealth, which is so stupid, but I will talk about those things probably as time goes on, how I'm meandering this truth, and how really giving yourself the amount of time that's required to finish this 75-day challenge really makes you face a lot. And I see now why for 3 years I was kind of back and forth with it, and how like I have to show up. I have to show up for things. I don't have anybody but myself to compete with. And I cannot just say, well, I'll just put that away. Yes, it happened. Moving on. Like, there are things showing up that I'm like, oh, I feel it in my body. And it's causing, restriction in my chest, or making me hold my breath, which I do sometimes. Yeah, there's so many things with this challenge. So thank you again for following. If you've had similar experiences when you're healing from, the world that we've been given, put them in the comments. Said, yep, I've had chest tightness, or yes, I've kind of swept things under the rug, or whatever it may be. Hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.